everybody! It's been a while since I've done anything with my rosemary clippings, so I wanted to show you where they stand right now and kind of look at what we need to do with them. It's time to pot some of them up. So let me show you what they look like. So I have already separated these right here from these back here, and here's the difference. So I started pulling these up. Some of these you can see they've lost their little needles. I've waited too long on some of these, but let me just show you. So this one's got some roots, but not a whole lot. Most of these have some roots. That one's got some, but here's the difference. Ones that I separated back here, look at those roots. And those roots, they're nice and long and strong roots. That one, look at that. This is one of the biggest ones. It's got some nice roots there. That one's got some nice roots, even though it's not real tall. That one does. And that one does. So what I'm going to do today is pot these up. These I'm going to leave alone. They could be potted up, but I'm going to leave them alone for a while. And just to show you, these here that just look like stems, I see some roots in them. I don't think they're completely dead, but I don't know if I'm going to try those or not. But these over here I will eventually pot up for sure. But for today, I'm going to do these 8. Just like when I am sowing seeds in trays, I like my soil to be damp, moist, before I put it into the seed trays. I do the same thing with putting the soil into pots if I'm potting something up. So I have just mixed a good potting soil, or a good potting mix, I should say. I don't like to call it soil. And moistened it well, where it basically holds together like that, but doesn't drip with moisture. And then I'm just going to fill my pot. Now, you saw the rosemary cuttings and how I did them. I did them in my Park Seed Biodome, which uses the sponges that you can buy from Park Seed. So let me show you the shape of one of them, just remind you. So it's like this. So I'm going to be planting it here. So I need to make the appropriate hole in the center of my pot here so that I can plant it into the pot and not disturb the roots too much. So I'm just going to do one here to show you how I do this, and then I will speed this up and do the rest of them. I'm just checking to make sure I have the right depth, and I do. So put that in there, and then just backfill with the soil. So as I said, I made a hole in the center for that root sponge to fit in, so they wouldn't disturb all the roots so much. And then I will just tamp that down so I don't have any air pockets, so the roots can have contact with the potting mix and grow even bigger, and the rosemary can grow even bigger. Because my intent with these cuttings is to plant them in the front of my yard along my driveway so that we can have some rosemary bushes along the driveway. And as I've said in many other videos, rosemary is such a good plant to grow in the high desert because it doesn't like a lot of water. It doesn't want to be fertilized. You can not quite plant it and forget it, but you don't need to water it on a regular basis. It will not do well if it's overwatered. And it's evergreen. It smells great. I just don't see any downside to growing rosemary, especially not here. So there we go. That one's done. So now I have 7 more to go. Now I'm just going to water them again. And we're done. So that will give them plenty of room to grow more roots, deeper roots, and get bigger. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have tried to do any rosemary clippings and how your clippings are doing. Thanks for watching and have a great day.